Before I let you go, Greta, I have a question from one of our followers. Her name is Eleanor. That I'll leave that for you so you could help her out. She's probably tired of hearing from me. So Eleanor says, hello. I'm a 24-year-old lady and there's something that has really been stressing me. I need to seek clarity from you. There's a gentleman I met 1 year ago and we became friends. We used to communicate daily and even went out twice. I had already started liking him and I thought that was the same case for him. We suddenly stopped talking. I reached out to him once in a while and if I don't, he won't take the initiative. I'm in love with this guy and I can't get him out of my mind. I'm afraid to reveal this to him because I'm not sure what his reaction would be. Please advise me. Regards, Eleanor. Can you give Eleanor some advice?
Some
please,
advice.
Greta?
So for me personally, and I recommend it to clients as well, I consider guys that are interested in me. I don't go like, oh, he's
Right.
hot,
Right.
and my eyes are on him.
Right.
It doesn't happen
Right.
ever. Like
Right.
it could be 20 hot guys in a club. I
Right.
couldn't care less.
Right.
If you'll approach me when I'll see your interest, then I'll be considering you.
Right. Right.
You know, so this girl seems like she's kind of with this guy. She created an image, an idea about him, you know, and she's kind of thinking like, how can I win him? You know, it's just like, it's a man that finds his wife. You know, you're a gift, you sit and chill. You know, whoever approaches you, you pick from that guy. Yeah, that's your choices. You want choices? Like you have different choices from the guys that approach you. I don't think she's in love with him. I think she created a fantasy of him. And I think a lot of women do that. And I used to do that myself in my 20s. You know, so let's say you want to be in a relationship or you watch whatever Disney movies you watch, you know, all these chick flicks, and you meet a guy and you just kind of create all these fantasies.
That's right.
And then you fall in love with the fantasy rather than reality. In reality, we're just friends and we've been on 2 dates. You know, so that's it. And she's saying she's in love with him. She's not in love with him. She's in love with the fantasy and what could potentially happen.
Right.
You know, so I would say definitely don't tell him you love him because he'll probably step back even more and then you'll feel embarrassed. You know, it's more like try and get over the fantasy in your head and get some like clarence. So clear out that fog that you created. You know, what actually he said, what you said, what were your dates like, you know, and just look at the action. And when you look at the action, you know, then you'll see what's actually there.
Yeah, believe it. Don't tell yourself stories. Just look at the actual. This is
what's going on.
Yeah.
I find actually this is kind of, if we still got a bit of time, I find that guys, that's another game that guys love to play. We love putting fantasies in your head because we know it works on women. So we go like, this is how the charmers work. So you get guys that nag at you and we put you down, right? And then the other extreme is like fantasies in your head, right? So it's like, oh, you know, oh, you're so beautiful. I never met anyone like you. Oh, have you been to Dubai? Oh, have you been to Bali? Oh, you haven't? Let's go there, feed the monkeys together. It will be so much fun, you know? And you're like, yeah, you know, and you imagine him and you like in Bali feeding monkeys and there's already fantasy which actually never happened in reality, you know? But you go home with this fantasy and you think about it. You're like, oh, it would be so nice if we were in Bali and he's so sweet and he thinks I'm so pretty and he's so blah blah. So you create this fantasy, right? And then we don't know what he said to her, this friend. We don't know what type of words he used. Maybe he was dropping seeds as he was going along to kind of, you know, leave something there for her to catch on. And she expanded the seed, you know, and now she's like, I'm in love. So guys are cheeky.
Yes, and it's interesting. What do you think, Yvonne? Is there anything that she could... really quickly, you could add to what Greta said? Is there anything you want to add?
No, the only thing that I thought when Greta said that is that, and I think it's something that men do as well, is when they say your wife material after the second date. Do you know,
I would marry you.
Yes, your wife material. And your head goes from, he's not even your type.
Yes.
You went out with him.
Yes,
just
that
because,
happens a lot.
somebody says something. But he used the W word.
Yes,
and
the
you
big
think,
W word.
I'm in.
Or the M word.
Yes. Your wife material, and she then becomes nice. And not only does she become nice, she becomes wife.
Yes.
After the second date. So he doesn't take her out anymore. He doesn't.
The second date is wifing.
Yes, very much so.
I identify myself.
Very much
Absolutely.
So,
Oh, I love that. I love that you brought that insight into it, Greta, because I never saw it, actually, the seeding. I saw the stories we tell ourselves, for sure. But that piece where you're like, actually, men seed that. And the moment you said that, and then if I was talking about the wife thing, I was like, I think I've had that played on me. Yeah. And like all my clients were like running before. I was thinking, oh, okay. Because I know that, look, we tell ourselves stories as women, but the seeding part, it's quite clever, and only Greta would know. Greta's like, I can tell you a few things. And I would love for you to tell me a few things. You're going to have to come back next time, Greta, because we're going to have to have you here constantly, because you have so much wisdom. But alas, we've run out of time, annoyingly, but it is what it is. Now, Greta, tell us about your book.
Oh,
and that you were supposed to bring, that I was supposed to remind you to bring, Devoted Relationships. Beautiful book. Tell us where we can get it. Tell us a little bit about what it's about and where we can find you on our socials and where we can book you for some help.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a little book. It's basically how to be the best version of yourself in a relationship. It's called Devoted Relationships, How to Have a Happy, Healthy Relationship. It's available on Amazon, and it's also available on my website, which is called gretabrishita.com. If you liked what you heard, I'm available for coaching. You can book one-on-one with me, or have lots of different packages on my website. And my socials, I have quite a few. So my YouTube is quite active. I have a lot of valuable advice there. And Instagram, I'm on it all the time. And if you just want to see the videos on Facebook, it's there as well. So yeah,
absolutely.
I'm quite everywhere.
She's worth a binge. Go and binge everywhere. And then pick up the phone and go to your internet and book her. And make sure you get those hours in with Greta. Because she will totally change your love life. I will go to Greta and be like, girl, give me the full 101 on this guy I'm dating. And she'll give me a read on him. So she comes highly recommended. Thank you so much for coming. And we will put all of her links in the description in case you didn't catch when she said. And we will see you again on our next episode. In the meantime, do take care of you. Love you lots.
Thank you.
Bye for now.